Why hasn't my credit card application been accepted, Kyle? Why?
I don't know.
I just want a 50-inch flat screen TV.
Okay, cool.
It's the essentials of life.
Yes, indeed.
I can't see.
Okay, so just in case of desync. 1, 2, 3. Hey, that was perfect.
Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. How am I supposed to see a director's vision on a 29-inch TV?
You can't, Ethan. That's the simple answer.
Yeah. No, seriously though, like PS4 games and stuff, I think that you have a TV bigger than like 40 inches at least.
I think I've got like a 36 or something. I don't know, maybe it is like 40, but
It looks like a 30, 36 about.
I can't remember how big mine is, but yeah, it's decently sized, and you know, we're only like a yard away from my TV anyways.
Yeah. I'm across the living room. Just kidding. Well, I just figured like if I'm gonna do it, and they have like that big of TV for that low of price, like 350, 400 range, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, that's basically what I did. I got the receiver, which I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
even really need, because
Yeah.
I could have just gotten a HDMI splitter. And
I forgot you got that with it.
the TV, and that was like $500 for both of those.
I got a sound system like yours, or I'm going to, kind of, except I think the speakers in the back are like wireless. So.
Yeah, mine are wireless too.
Oh, they are?
Kind of. Like, the subwoofer is wireless, and those just connect to the subwoofer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope the rear speakers are wireless. I was expecting that. So.
I'm sure they have ones where it is like that.
Well, it says satellite speakers, so.
Yeah, it might be.
But I wanna hook it up so like my subwoofer's off, like to the side of our couch, and then the bars up front, and then the rear speakers I want to put like in the corner on either side of my living room, so I can keep the neighbors up at night. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's basically what I do too. But why don't you go completely crazy and have your soundbar in the back, and then have your rears in the front?
Yes. It's the way the director envisioned it. The way that it was meant to be seen. Well, I remember when I was younger, I had a pretty crappy surround sound system in my room that I paid like $30 for. Well, it was really decent for $30. It was basically like just basic stereo sound, but surround.
Right.
And the surround sound, even in just basic like stereo sound, is totally worth it.
Yeah, it's like stereo's really nice especially if it's set up right.
Yeah. I think the surround is what makes it though, because then you're really like envisioned in it.
The surround is the best.
Because when you've got like right now, I have all of my surround sound speakers like bunched up together, because
Yeah, because you just don't have like the.
they didn't put long enough cords in it.
Oh yeah.
Not that I really like care, because I don't want long cords like all over my living room, but I mean, would have been cool.
Yeah, basically what happened with me was that I bought the receiver intending to get speakers later.
Yeah.
But like it turns out speakers are fucking expensive
Yeah,
as hell. It's like
speakers are-
it's like $1,000 for
Like a decent-
low-end set. Unless you want to go to like the DI or something.
Yeah.
That's Desert Industries for in case anyone is outside of Utah watching this.
It's where the Mormons take all your garbage and sell it for money.
Yeah, it's kind of like Goodwill, except
It's exactly Goodwill, yeah. And it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like Goodwill does a better job of like filtering out just garbage.
Yeah.
Because the DI you'll go into, and I feel like they don't look through anything, they just kind of throw it on the shelf.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
Unless it's like they see like a game console or something in there, they'll put that in a glass case, but other than that, it's just like,
Yeah.
here's a bunch of garbage on some shelves.
Yep.
Nothing's labeled. Hardly anything's. Probably smells like pee in there. Would you be able to watch Game of Thrones on a 50-inch TV? Just kidding. Mostly I'm excited to watch Jurassic Park. Because that has one of the best sound mixes of all time, Kyle. But I'll turn it up really loud, yeah.
Really? They have it like set up to be surround sound?
Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know, obviously,
yeah.
they've done re-releases of it. Or
Well, that was actually one of the first movies to really utilize that.
oh, really?
Yeah, the sound mix in Jurassic Park is fucking amazing. Like, I don't know if you've watched it. Like, watch it on your surround sound system up really
I
loud.
haven't. I really should though. That sounds awesome.
Want to borrow the Blu-ray?
Yeah, the Blu-ray of it.
Yeah. Well, they did one of those.
I do
cool-
want to end up buying it.
Yeah,
Because
it's not that
is
much.
a
I
really
bought
good movie,
The
so-
Lost World for like $10. I think Jurassic Park's the same price. Mine was one of those, you know, those cases that it has like the comic book art on it.
Yeah.
The steelbook. I bought the steelbook of it, so it was one of those.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, the scene where the T-Rex like tips over the car. Holy shit.
Bet it would be really good with a nice set of like surround headphones too.
Yeah. I think no, I'm wrong. I was gonna say I think it might have even been mixed for like Dolby Atmos art, like, but I don't think so.
Oh, obviously the original wouldn't have been because
No.
is a pretty recent thing.
Yeah.
In fact,
The original I think is just 5.1, but there's enough sound in there that they updated it. I want to watch the pod race in 5.1.
pod race.
Yeah.
That's
the only
a
reason that I
decent
want to buy the
sound
prequels on like Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Is if I get a nice surround sound system. Fall asleep.
That's like a really cool sound mix even with stereo.
Yeah. I think episode 1 is, for me, the most tolerable prequel. I know everybody hates on that one, but I feel like just because the internet hates on it so much and everybody hates on Jar Jar so much, when you actually go back and watch it, he's a lot more tolerable, because you're expecting something way worse.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Like, obviously, I could tolerate him as a kid. Nowadays,
Yeah.
he's really annoying and, you know, useless to the plot.
He's useless,
He's
but...
just there for the kids.
Yeah, I mean, he's like the Ewok. I like the Ewoks a lot more, but
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Or BB-8's a way better done version
Yeah.
of that kind of character.
Love BB-8.
Or R2-D2, even in the...
Yeah.
Or, no, C-3PO would be more comparable, because he's obnoxious and annoying, and
Yeah, I guess so.
or both of them. I mean, C-3PO is
But
great, but he's pretty
C-3PO
annoying.
is like still essential to the plot, but Jar
Yeah.
Jar Binks had nothing. You know.
Hey, he took him to the Gungans for... I don't remember.
Sorry, I don't even remember
yeah.
why they needed to talk to the Gungans.
Me neither. I don't think they did. And they go to war at the end. The Gungans fight the bad guys, the Asian caricatures.
The Asian
Yeah. Yeah,
I guess that never really clicked for me that was an Asian.
I didn't think of it until somebody had mentioned it, and then when you go back and watch it, they totally have that stereotype Asian accent. Like,
Yeah.
and their face even is like,
Yeah, their eyes are like slanted.
yeah. I don't know. The only prequel that I really have a hard time sitting down and watching is episode 2.
Yeah, I
And
can agree with you there.
There are some cool things in it, like I really like Obi-Wan's
I remember
side
the
plot.
centipede things freaked me out a lot as a kid.
Yeah, those were cool. The lightsaber fight at the end is cool, kind of. I don't know, I thought it was way cooler as a kid. Where Yoda fights, finally. And now as an adult, it just looks stupid. And I'm just like, how is Yoda's short lightsaber holding back any blows from Count Dooku? And then they've got that, what do you call it? of the Force, that convenient, like, oh, he's using the Force to prevent...
Yeah.
But I don't know, I watched episode 3 before Force Awakens came out, and that wasn't really that great.
Did that help make Force Awakens even better for you?
Yeah, that's why I showed it to Chrissy first, because I did that with Jurassic World, because the trailers for Jurassic World looked like garbage.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I watched Jurassic Park 3 the night before, and I was just like, it can't be any worse than this. And
It was okay.
yeah, it was cool. It was way cool to watch in the theater. That's something like Transformers, where I was like, I want to watch something really mindless. Yeah. The first Transformers, not the sequels. The sequels are a fucking shit show. They're really tough to get through.
Talk about the sequels.
The first one's pretty dumb, but I feel like
At least it doesn't like rely on toilet humor.
No, there's not a lot of the toilet humor, and the obnoxious characters like his parents are not like in your face all the time. Like there's definitely some bad bits, but the comic relief characters are a lot better written.
Yeah.
And there's a way more... There's build-up, I think, is the biggest thing. Because you don't even see the Autobots until like a half hour and 45 minutes in.
Yeah.
Like you see Bumblebee, but
like not as...
Yeah, like you see Bumblebee in car form, like you're like, oh, this is a Transformer.
Yeah.
And then, but you don't see him until like a half hour in, and then you don't see the rest of the Autobots until like 45 minutes in.
Yeah, it was a pretty good build-up.
I like the first one.
I do feel like the first one relies on nostalgia a lot more than anything else, though.
Yeah. But, I don't know, there's a lot more sense of wonder to it. And it's like the sequels have that problem of like they take themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
And they try and have this deep, serious plot and get into the lore of it all. And it's like, you realize you're getting into like mythology for plastic toy robots. Which would be fine if you would do something interesting with it, but I mean, it's always an artifact. That's the plot line of every single one. It's like we have to get some artifact that conveniently landed on Earth. They never go into space, Kyle. They would just make one where they go into space and there's no humans. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yes.
Just mindless robots fighting. Transforming into space vehicles. And
what if they made a Gundam movie?
I don't...
Like a live action one. Yeah, that would probably be terrible. But
I think that, I don't know, I feel like sequels and reboots and stuff have been doing really bad this year. It's like Ghostbusters did really horribly, or I don't know if it's really horribly, but
I think the reviews said that it was just kind of meh.
Yeah, that's all the reviews I read.
It wasn't like worth the hype in either direction.
Yeah,
like,
well, because the trailers made it look awful.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Here we go.
I think the only like sequel to do well this year has been Finding Dory.
I still haven't seen that.
Me neither.
It's really good though. You should go see it.
Oh, and Star Trek I think opened pretty well.
Oh, I completely forgot about Star Trek.
That has pretty good reviews too. People say that they like it better than the second one. But
yeah. I heard they're making a new Star Trek like TV series.
Yeah, they released a TV spot for it. It's called Star Trek Discovery, I think.
Yeah, Discovery.
Yeah.
It's on the USS Discovery.
Yeah.
That looks really cool. I heard they're going to like continue Gene Roddenberry's vision where.
So it's not going to be in the Abrams.
Yeah, it's not going to be in that universe, and it's going to be more philosophical than action-packed, which is what Star Trek should be anyway.
Yeah, so. I like the Abrams ones, and I like them, but I liked them a lot more before I got into started watching The Next Generation.
Yeah.
Because I didn't watch the show when I was younger, but I watched the movie and I was like, wow, that was cool, and then I gave the TV shows a shot, and now I totally see where like the people, the fans of the original, are coming from, where they're just like, yeah, it's cool, but it's not Star Trek.
Yeah. Like even the older movies, except for like the ones for the original series that had the original cast in them.
Yeah.
Those ones are still kind of philosophical, even if they're more action packed than they should be. But like a lot of the ones for the next generation were just action packed. Even though they had like the cast of the next generation in them.
I was excited to watch those movies.
Well,
I mean,
you can still watch them.
Yeah, they've got to make it.
They still got a fair amount of like the more thought provoking things, but
yeah,
not as much as the show itself.
Well, and I feel like the Abrams ones are less about that and more about the characters.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And the action's pretty heavy, but yeah.
Alright. It's showtime.